how VeLL never gon' change. You don't know ass nigga, that be the gang. Same nigga I used to be, fried niggas get used to me. Dead man if you fool with me, say that for your eulogy. Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video. And shout out to the homies, they actually sent in this video. So this is actually one of you all, the subscribers. You sent in a video, you're playing with your team, you're trying to go to tournaments and stuff for Mobile Legends, you really want to get better, so you sent this in and you wanted me to analyze it. So shout out to them. Make sure you all drop a thumbs up, because they actually, first off, they have a team and they're working together, but also they don't have an ego, because clearly they're trying to send in their video to get some help and really learn something. So basically, yeah, shout out to them, man. Make sure you all show some support for being brave enough to do it and stuff like that, and wanting to see their gameplay and see their flaws and where they can improve, because anybody trying to better themselves, that's something that I can respect personally. So yeah, first off, I don't think three fighters is necessary, and also you don't have a retribution, so you're gonna have a hard time securing buffs. And that's one of the most important things in Mobile Legends. You're supposed to be securing the economy. You're supposed to be getting turtle. You're supposed to be getting crab. You're supposed to be fighting for a lot of buffs, invading and taking the enemy's buffs. And yeah, you're not best prepared to do that, especially with Grock. Grock is one of the best invaders in Mobile Legends. And yeah, so when you're invading with him, to make sure you secure those buffs, you're going to need somebody with retribution. He's probably going to be roaming with Lunix. So yeah, that's what you need going on there. Moskov, in this situation, he should not have retribution. He should have something to escape all this crowd control. But hey, I mean, hey, that's just some of my opinions. But yeah, let's see. So starting out, looks like they're pushing up mid aggressive. They're gonna push up mid very, very aggressive here. I mean, I don't necessarily like this play. I think that it would be much more productive to, well, actually you got a Grock, so being aggressive, honestly, maybe invading. I'm getting ready to invade, clear this wave and invade, but don't get ready to just try to take on a whole team. Even though you didn't know the whole team was there, but yeah. So this engage happens, Grock runs in, he gets hit by the whole team. That's actually the whole team. Wow. But they let Leo, they gave Leo some time to farm and stuff, so by himself. So yeah. So Grock went down, it's fine. That's when you all back up and stay stay here. And now the enemy team actually invades. At this point, you need to be counter invading. Like Leo, so this is where communication is important. You saw that the whole team was right here. When you saw the whole team was right here, and then you saw that the whole team was invading, this is when Leo should have you should have called that out to Leo, and he should have went here and went for this buff, and you all should have went here for this buff. So literally you could have just screwed them over, but instead the enemies are doing that to you. They're going for each one of your buffs, but you all are gonna go fight for it. Instead of counter invading, you fight for it. And I mean, you get the kill, you don't get the buff, you get the kill though. So that's good. So for that buff, it cost the enemies 2 kills. So that actually worked out. Even though you all didn't decide to counter invade, it worked out in your favor. So that's good. But at this point, you should be going for their buff. And you still don't go for their buff. So this is a big problem right here. You just took down 2 of the enemies. You have the count and how many people you have alive. There's nobody alive who could actually stop you from taking their buff, and you all don't take it. 3 of you all were together. You 3 could have just invaded, taken this buff real quick, and taken this little monster, because this is all part of the game's economy. This is what's going to give you all the boost in farm and experience and stuff like that. So you're supposed to be taking this stuff, but yeah. And as you can see, the enemies did that to you. So that's a good job on the enemy's part going for that. But I don't think trying to go for that against a Grock, well, their team they have 3 fighters. It's not smart to try to invade against them. And then 3 of the fighters have crowd control. Not the smartest decision that I've seen. But hey, Leo is doing a good job in his lane, defending his lane pretty well. And then you all are in. This is what I don't like to see. Grok is in his own lane. And also, why is Grok with Ruby? Ruby can be perfectly fine defending his lane by herself. Grok should probably be roaming with the mage. But why is Grok taking his own jungle when he could be invading and you all could be making plays other places? Grok is one of the fastest lane clearers. Like, Grok is not needed to take something on his own side. He's really good at invading. You got to utilize his abilities and what he's capable of. Looks like Lunix just questioned the rotation there. Turtle just came up. You all should be making your way towards Turtle to secure Turtle as fast as possible. So you should clear that wave at the bottom, walk right past him because you can't kill him without damage. And yeah, so you're going towards the mid lane. Looks like you were trying to set up for Chow, like and right there. Looks like you were going to set up, like, this tank is kind of kill hungry. Looks like you were going to set up and see if Chow came back in, and it looks like you're just hunting kills at this point. There, like, even if you got Chow and killed them, you accomplished nothing right there. You're fighting for nothing. You're supposed to be fighting for towers, fighting for Turtle, fighting for Crab, or fighting for buffs when you're invading. Those are the reasons to fight in Mobile Legends. In this situation, everything in their jungle is gone. Crab is gone. You're not in a situation to push up the lane, so literally that would be a fight that leads to nothing. So that's not a fight that you want to take. That's not a fight that you even want to set up. You cleared this, go straight for Turtle. At this point in time, go straight for Turtle. Instead of going straight for Turtle, like right here, what is Lunix doing? Lunix is just like, you're wasting manpower. Lunix is sitting here spinning in circles. Lunix does not stand at you all need to be rotating as a team. 4 of you all right here. I mean, and you went past Turtle so you all could gank this guy. That's perfectly fine. You went past Turtle to gank him. I'm not mad at that. You get the kill. You almost secured one on him too. And also, y'all gotta look at this guy. Look at the position that he's in right now. So they killed one. And what did they do? Celebrate or something? They killed one and start focusing the minions right here. Y'all need to communicate better. He's one shot. You all are 2 fighters. This you 3 right here is very, very much tanky enough to have dove that tower and got that kill on him. But you didn't do that. So at this point, now that you have taken their tank down, you should be roaming to get Turtle. Look, Leo. And I don't know what the mage is doing. Ruby is handling bottom lane, so the mage should not even be heading towards bottom lane because no one is down there. Ruby is doing a good job. The mage, it just look like this mage is pretty clueless, to be completely honest. It's the mage's job to be roaming around focusing kills. And yeah, I don't know what the mage is doing. So it looks like Leo knows what's up. Y'all were supposed to attack this right now. Y'all had the advantage. The mage should have came up there, rotated to that fight because you all can 100% take them. But you retreat off of it. And we're not going to go through the entire gameplay here because this is a pretty long gameplay. And as you see, we're only 3 minutes in. This is 3 minutes in, and it's a lot of flaws already 3 minutes in. The enemy team is just not capitalizing off of all the mistakes. Like this, Crab. And also, I haven't seen one invade from Grok. Grok is the best invader in Mobile Legends. Okay, right here. A fight's about to happen. Let's see what you're fighting for. Okay. So you get hit, he's trying to retreat, you chase after him, you get a kill. Okay, you take their tank down again. You gonna get the marksman? Let's see. Honestly, you all probably need to tower dive more too. The Turtle. And Turtle is still sitting there untouched. Turtle is still sitting there untouched, and now you have 4 people ganking a Chow. You have 4 people ganking a Chow right now. What do you accomplish even if you kill him? This is the point where you need to be invading, taking some of their team's economy. They need to be, you need to be burying them and crushing them in farm, and they're not capitalizing on like these flaws, because they need to be taking Turtle. Like, they need to be prioritizing Turtle better if you all aren't. At least a fight should be fate. Like, the fights that's taking place, it's not really for anything. And look at this. That's a waste of manpower also. 4 people going for a tank, that means at least one of your lanes is left vulnerable. If this team would have picked up on that, honestly, if I was this team, I would have, Chow pushed up these towers. The second he pushed up these towers, he should walk around here, go straight mid. My scarf should come straight mid, and they should be like going to town on this tower, or at least going for Lord. But they just come together and stand under the tower too. Like, they don't really know what they're doing either. They're not punishing you all for having 4 people come down here and gank one guy. But here we go. Now the other team is finally going. You know how many times you killed their tank and they're the first ones to try to go for Turtle? You killed their tank, had them in a position where they were outnumbered multiple times, and you're not going for the objectives. Like right here. What are you doing? You're Grok. Yeah, I know you're setting up for fights. You're setting up for fights, but you're supposed to clear this wave so this puts pressure on their lane. Then you need to get back to roaming. You don't have time to be waiting to set up for a fight. Like fighting, you're trying to fight way too much in the early game. You need to be rotating, focusing on getting farm, and taking Turtle. It's 5 minutes in, and Turtle is still there, healthy and untouched. I think the other team is just equally not going for things well. All right, and look at this. They force, like, look what the other team does. The other team has a little bit better, little bit better at controlling the economy. They're going for it. Their team, you guys' rotations is, when it comes down to hunting and trying to kill something, it's not bad. So they've been you've been stopping them from doing certain things, but they're going for the objectives. Now they forced him to go back, and then they went immediately for the objectives. You all have to prioritize these objectives, prioritize these invades, and stuff like that. Look at this. Going for a fight. There you go. You got a kill, but you gave away Turtle, which you all had multiple opportunities to get. You can't be giving up these things like this. Now you all are together. You have nobody defending mid. That tower should be down. That tower, like that, even if it was a trade, trading this tower for a mid lane tower is perfectly fine. They have one Angela defending this tower. This tower should be down. At this point, this is when you all push up and attack that tower. Get that mid lane tower down. And because this team didn't even go for this tower, but instead you all once again set up to try and get kills. Yeah. Look at this. You have 1 million. You can't dive that. No need to be trying. That was just not smart to even attempt to dive. It just wasn't. You shouldn't have audited right there. You shouldn't have been that, you should have invaded. You should have saved your ultimate, invaded, tried to go and take their jungle. Honestly, you just got, but somebody did just take mid tower. One of your teammates just took mid tower. But you all's rotations, it's the rotations, not focusing on stuff like crab. The other team, I feel like they're doing a better job. You all have been pretty much just trying to pressure kills the entire game. Ganking at the wrong times, not focusing on the objectives. I think this is a lot of teams' problems in Mobile Legends. A lot of teams focus on kills more so than the objectives, and this is not team deathmatch. This game is 100% about objectives, and people sometimes forget that trying to go for kills all game. So I think you all just need to do a better job controlling the economy. I think the enemies have been doing a better job thus far. Look at that, he got one. He's staying under his tower. That tower is playing well. Yeah, this tower is playing well right now. I don't know, they're just not playing too hot as a team. At least you all were aggressive and took this tower though. Look, now you try to invade when they have a team there. Now you get aggressive and try to invade when they have a team. And yeah, it's just like the times that you all invade and get aggressive, like you should be invading to take their farm. You shouldn't be invading to try to get kills. Then this was left undefended. Yeah, like you all should be controlling the tower count right now. You have all these kills and the game is not too far away from each other, to be completely honest. The game is not super far. Like, look at the farm difference. You all have been, yeah, like this game should not be close. You all have so much opportunity here to actually secure turtles, secure different objectives and stuff like that. You all could have been completely dominating this game so much more if you all were just making a few better decisions. So, but we're gonna end it here. Like, it's a pretty long gameplay. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but this is like just within the first 8 minutes, this is a lot of mistakes that I see a lot of teams make. When you're solo, I see a lot of full teams make it, and it's a lot worse when a full team makes it, because yeah, this is something that a really good team is going to punish you for. So Turtle is back up. Actually, before we end the video, let's see if who starts to rotate towards Turtle. So their team goes for Turtle. Oh, this time you actually try to go for Turtle. Okay. This is what I like to see, a fight for Turtle. Yes, and you win that fight. This is when you should be forcing fights. Perfect. Perfect. You win the fight and you take Turtle. This is what I want to see at the beginning of the game. And also, you need to have one person down there protecting this lane. Like, I don't know what was going on here. So it was only 3 of you all in that fight. So how did he get left alone? You all are winning the mid lane. Lunix didn't help. Like Lunix, instead of Lunix, like your Lunix needs to step up her awareness. She was the one standing around being like weird just in the middle. Instead of trying to help when you all have these guys taken care of, she starts to rotate this way. She should have been rotating to this tower down here. But instead, she rotates once everyone's dead. And, I mean, was that just to get Turtle? Do you all trade a tower just so she's the one who hits Turtle? Because ultimately, that's really not worth it. Let's see how that ends. And did he secure the tower? I can't tell. Yep, he secured the tower. You all lost the tower for that. Yeah, that didn't make too much sense, to be honest. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, yo. It's a few mistakes here and there, man. If you all caught anything else, let them know in the comment section down below. They're trying to improve. They're trying to compete in tournaments and stuff and possibly become pros. So give them some advice, man. Shout out to you all for even trying to become pros and working hard at this. Just keep going. You all have the mechanical skill. You can clearly work together to an extent. Just work together to actually play all the roles properly, like to go for the economy, to go for the gold, turtle, crab, and rotate towards objectives more so than just working together to kill. You can work together to kill perfectly fine. Now just include objectives into your strategy. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna catch you all on the next one. Peace out, homies.
I'm on it. Can't fail for my family, I want it. So they'll never need hope or want it. A break, just something that I don't